All right, it is time for a brew or two with Alex Radu. Hey, Alex, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Not too bad. Alex is a big coffee lover. I see you're
Mhm.
drinking coffee as well today, Aaron. Is that true?
I am. Can I give it a little special shout out? This mug says "My coffee needs a coffee." It was made by a friend of mine named Laura Palumbo. So just
Oh,
want to give
very
her a
nice.
shout out. Yeah,
Did she design other coffee mugs?
that's a good question. I'm sure she could. Yeah.
I'm going to post something in the chat right
Hmm.
now, and if you guys can open up the link, I feel like we can talk about this for a second. Here it comes.
It says Mike Valente's mixtape. Is that the
No,
one?
no, no, no.
Okay.
That's next week.
Oh. Oh yeah.
So let's talk about. Let's open that up. And
Hmm.
Aaron, can you give us an update? What happened to your car?
Yeah, so this was really fun. So I live in New York, and you have to do alternate side parking. So every couple of days you have to move your car. So we went to go move our car, and we show up, and this is what you see: this smashed off bumper, and someone just drove away. So someone did a sweet little hit and run. And my comment there: New York is healing. This means the city's back, baby. Brooklyn is back. We
Right.
got the old hit and runs going on. So yeah, it was nice. I had to wait 2.5 hours for a police report.
Oh
Great
man.
time. Yeah. So that
Jeez.
was really fun. We have a rental now, so that's kind of cool.
Did you
What's
say little hit and run?
Just, yeah,
yeah.
just a little fender bender there. I've never had that happen before. I've had someone like in Toronto, someone bump into my car and left a note. And then I guess like maybe the scale is different in New York. You got to do something way worse to leave a note.
Oh my god, that's
Hmm.
brutal. Do you drive, Alex?
Yeah, I do sometimes.
Yeah, I remember like when I first got my license back in high school. My dad was actually having not a bypass for his heart, but it was like a repair on his one of the valves in his heart, and it just so coincided that his surgery date was the day I got my license. So
Oh,
I basically had his brand new car to drive for the whole summer because he couldn't drive because of the surgery for 3 months.
wow.
So he reminds me of that often as to how lucky I was. And I really did luck out because here's my poor father, and everything went well and he's totally
Yeah.
fine. But the day of his surgery, I get my driver's license. So it's like, thanks, Tony.
Yeah.
Rest up.
I'll bring it back with a full tank.
Yeah, exactly.
I got mine first year after high school, first year of CEGEP. It's funny because I finished my classes like within 6 months, and then we moved like quite far from my driving school. So like I really wanted to finish them before moving so that I wouldn't have to commute. But then like between that and my exam, like I was not driving the same. So it was kind of like weird to come back and be like, "Hi, sir."
Yeah, I got mine in high school. I had this driving instructor. I forget his name now, but I just basically did errands for him. Like he was like, I got to go pick up Taco Bell for my daughter. Can you go drive us there? And yeah, it was just, I think he just used it as an excuse to like have his own like chauffeur for a little bit. That was like a child.
Yeah, we all learn in different ways. I remember my driving instructor was also obsessed with coffee, but
Mhm.
clearly was not as obsessed with toothpaste because the breath that would just kind of stink up the car. That's honestly like a
Oh, wow.
lasting memory for me. That wasn't pleasant.
Yeah, I like driving a lot. My goal is to have a license for every vehicle at one point,
Oh, really?
land, sea, and air. I'm not nowhere near that, but no, it's never going to happen. But you gotta dream big, you know.
you
Yeah,
you also want to keep your goals in sight, you know.
yeah, very accomplishable.
And Montreal, Alex, I mean, let's be real. The roads in Montreal also have a reputation. What's it been like navigating those highways? Even being there in January, this past January, we were driving at night and there was just so much construction. We were like, we don't even know if this is a road or we're about to
Yeah.
go into a crane right now. Like we didn't know.
Yeah. So do we. Like
You just put a blindfold on and hope for the best, right?
exactly. Like this year I didn't drive much because I took my bike pretty much everywhere and I did not go many places. It's like bridges are blocked. Like you have to go through massive detours to get to your house. When you would get there in like 20 minutes, you take an hour. Don't really know when and where the construction is. It's pretty much everywhere, but
I feel like in Montreal too, you have like there's a lot of hills, and then it snows a lot, and it
Mhm.
just feels like such a dangerous combination. It's like driving in San Francisco if there was snow and ice everywhere too.
So what I thought we'd do, since we're talking about driving so much, I thought we'd take a G1 test that we would in Ontario to see if we could all pass it together.
Okay.
Oh, that's awesome.
And if we don't pass it, someone from the government's actually going to knock on your door and take away your
Revoke our
license. So, what you cannot see in your vehicle rear and side view mirrors is said to be in your
blind spot?
blind spot. Yes, that's right. Okay, we're off and running. If a front tire goes flat, your vehicle will pull strongly to the A, center of the road, B, the right side, the left side, or the side that has the flat tire.
The side that has a flat tire?
Yeah, it feels right.
That is correct, Alex. You're on the board.
Nice.
Okay, this is interesting. Who has the right of way in a roundabout?
I think it's whoever's going fastest, right?
Maybe in New York, yeah. It's either traffic turning right in the roundabout, traffic in the roundabout, traffic turning left in the roundabout, or traffic approaching the roundabout.
In?
Any guesses?
In the roundabout, right? Yeah, that's what I would think.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's right. Yep, that's correct. Yeah, if you're in it, you gotta make a move, right? We're all waiting for that driver.
And Mike, you're going to put like confetti and stuff in the background every time we get an answer, right?
Yeah, absolutely. That's our post-production. Yeah.
Okay, sweet.
God damn it, Aaron, you're making work for me. I feel like you can riff with this one, Aaron. Signs giving instructions around roadwork are A, optional, B, only applicable to site traffic, only applicable to large vehicles, legally enforceable.
It's got to be the last one, but it'd just be funny to think of them as optional. Like, it's cool.
Stop.
Not today.
If you want to.
Stop. ...
What is meant by overdriving your headlights? I think the people that hit your car, Aaron, were overdriving.
I think they were. They knew exactly what they were doing. It was really funny, just to go back to that. It was like very New York, like this child, when we pulled up to our car, he was sitting on the stoop of this brownstone. He's like, yeah, I seen what happened. He just like pulled up. He's like, there's this lady in a purple blue car and she pulled over and then stopped and came back to look, saw that it broke off and then just drove off. And then, Stoop Kid saw what happened.
He should be on this show.
Yeah, we're going to go live to Stoop Kid.
So other than the police report, you have a rental now and just need to get it repaired. Like there's no leads on who did it.
No leads. Yeah.
I feel like that's always the case.
Maybe that's what this podcast could turn into, is sort of just like, almost like a serial style thing where we just find out who did this.
Yeah. Any dream vehicles you guys have? Like if you could have the car of your choice, what would you be choosing? For me, it's a Honda CR-V.
Ooh.
I used to say that as a kid. I have no idea why. And then it was actually the car in Making a Murderers series. So it's gotten a bad name already, but I still kind of want it.
Probably means you can get a good deal on it now.
Right, yeah.
I feel like there's a theme today, like very achievable dreams.
I want to drive on the road without construction.
Yes.
I would love a DeLorean. I feel like that would be really cool.
Yeah.
Got all the beeps and boops and time travel, of course.
We could time travel to 2022.
Yeah, to simpler times.
I find Mini Coopers pretty.
You find them pretty? They are cute. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. I used to have a Mini Cooper. They're really fun, Alex. Yeah.
Well, thanks for joining us. I'm glad we passed our driving test, and we can do this again soon. Okay.
Great to meet you, Alex.
It was good to meet you too.